Hi guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Ashley and welcome to Ashley's Roses. Today I'm very excited to share with you my Make-A-Wish story. Now around this time, since it is Christmas time, a lot of people think about Christmas or the holidays and Jesus' birthday. I tend to think about Christmas, Jesus' birthday, and Make-A-Wish because my Make-A-Wish was granted 2 years ago, December 17th, 2014. So this is a very special time for me, so I'm going to share with you my story. And next week I'll actually be showing you guys my vlog from that trip. At that time I had a small idea that I would be creating a YouTube channel, so I thought, why not I film my experience? And I'm so glad I did, and now I can share with you guys a little bit of my trip. So that will be next week, but today I'm explaining just the process and what it was like when I actually had my wish granted. Now for those who do not know, Make-A-Wish is an organization that grants kids wishes who have life-threatening illnesses. Cystic fibrosis is life-threatening, so that's why I was able to have a wish and have my wish get granted. Now, for my wish, I was thinking, what is something that I would really treasure and that would just stay with me for a lifetime? And I thought about Broadway. One of my top favorite Broadway shows is The Lion King, and I thought it'd be so cool to be able to go and see it in New York City and go backstage. I had seen the show when it was touring in Colorado when I was younger, but I had never seen it in New York City. That had always been a dream of mine. So when it comes time for you to want to make your wish, you talk to your doctors and you fill out paperwork with Make-A-Wish and your doctors, and once all the paperwork is finished, then you have two, I guess the name would be coordinators. They're the ones who get to know you, and then they go up and talk to the Make-A-Wish Foundation to see how it would be possible to make this wish possible. Usually people have 1 to 2 people who are the coordinators, and then later it becomes like a team of people. I had 2 people, their names were Bob and Emilio, and they were the nicest people ever. I still stay in contact with them, but basically how I got to know them, they found out that my favorite food is Chinese, so we met at a Chinese restaurant. And when you're getting to know me, I know it doesn't look this way on camera, but when you get to know me in real life, I'm pretty quiet and it takes a while to get to know me. So they learned that my favorite sport is golf, so Bob had some golf balls that he got for me, which I still use, by the way. Thank you, Bob. So he gave me some golf balls to kind of break the ice, per se. And then Bob started talking to my parents and getting to know them, and I'm just kind of sitting there looking at the menu, even though I already knew what I was going to get, which was chicken chow mein. And then Emilio started to try to get to know me, and he learned that what I was gonna get is also his favorite order. So that also broke the ice. Started talking more. Then we got to the point where we started talking about my wish. And they asked what my wish was and why. And I told them I'm a lover of theater. Lion King is one of my favorite Broadway shows, and I love traveling, and I love traveling to New York City, and it's just something that I'd like to do. But then also when you're making a wish, you have to have a backup plan, preferably that's within the state that you live in, just in case your doctors or your health conditions don't allow you to travel outside the state or the country. So they said, what would be your backup plan? I'm like, well, I'm fine with going backstage to Lion King in San Francisco. That works for me too. A couple weeks after that, they started emailing me, and we were going back and forth about if there was anything else that I would like to do in New York City besides my wish, if it was to be granted. So I thought, I'd like to go to the Performing Arts Library in New York. I know my dad would like to watch, I know my parents would like to watch the Rockettes. I'd like to go to the 9/11 museum because I'd been to the memorial, but I hadn't been to the museum because it wasn't open yet last time I went to New York City. And I'm thinking, maybe the zoo? Never been to the zoo in New York City before, so why not that? So they all took those into consideration. Then on December 17th, they came to meet with me again, and they had a little bag of goodies, and they're like, Ashley, we have something to tell you. Your wish has been granted. Funny thing is, I already knew my wish had been granted because my mom received an email and then she told me, so it wasn't really a surprise. I was like, oh, I'm not very good at acting surprised. But I thought what was really sweet was they actually got a little Chinese takeout box, and in it was a fortune cookie. I ate the cookie right when I got it, but inside the cookie was a little fortune, but it says congratulations, wow. But it says, congratulations, Ashley, your wish has been granted, 12/17/14. Then they gave me a little Make-A-Wish knapsack bag, and in it they had a Make-A-Wish shirt. Not sure where that shirt went. They gave me a Make-A-Wish baseball cap, and they gave me a little Make-A-Wish pin, and they gave me makeup, which I actually still use. Do I still have that? I want to check if I still, no, I threw it out. No, I still have it. Let me check. Well, look at that. Still have it. I actually don't even use this anymore. Don't even know why I have this. Anyways, they gave me makeup. Basically, they give you the shirt, the cap, and the pin just so that they're aware that you're a part of Make-A-Wish, so that they include you in special activities, and also when you take your picture and you send it to Make-A-Wish, they're like, oh, that's a Make-A-Wish kid. Then they give you a folder that has your itinerary and basically everything that you'll need for the trip already in it. What I thought was really, really sweet, I think Bob and Emilio are the ones who did this, but I think what was really sweet is that they decorated this with pictures from The Lion King. Like, that's so cute. They're so thoughtful. Yeah. My trip was arranged for December 23rd through the 28th of 2014. So you got to spend Christmas in New York City, which was amazing. Like, I'm still blown away that my Make-A-Wish was granted and I experienced all this, because it still blows me away. It was just a very memorable trip. They took a lot of what I had asked for and put it into the itinerary, which I didn't think they were going to do any of that. But we went to the zoo. I got to see a panda. I love pandas, so I got to see a red panda. I was really excited about that. And then we went to see the Rockettes. I was very excited about that. We were actually pretty close. We were in an orchestra sitting. If you don't know what that is, it's basically the ground level of a theater, but it's pretty close to the stage, so it's pretty cool. We went to the 9/11 Museum and Memorial, which, honestly guys, it was very, if you have the chance to go to the museum, go, because it's very, I can't even think, but it just, you really teaches you not to take your day for granted, and it's very powerful. I can say that. That's all I can say, is very powerful. So if you have a chance to go to the memorial and the museum, definitely go. Highly suggest you do that. Then we were able to go to the Library of Performing Arts, and you might be thinking, Ashley, what is that? Basically, it's what it is. It's a Library of Performing Arts. It's near Juilliard, and you can go in and you can rent almost anything you can think of that's regarding performing arts, book, movie-wise, and there's different showcases that they have of memorabilia that's traveling around, and different items from different shows, and past shows that are no longer on Broadway. They have a room where you can go and watch the show. So it's for a theater person, it's like a library of your dreams. Like, it's pretty cool. So if you ever want to go to that, highly recommend it. Then on Friday, December 26th, the day after Christmas, we went to go see The Lion King, and it was such an amazing experience. But before I continue, I just realized I didn't say something earlier. I am quickly describing how each thing was with the Wish, because I'm not doing a voiceover or anything like that with the vlog for next week. It's just music and footage, but just doing this now. But it was incredible to go and see The Lion King. It brought back so many memories from when I first saw The Lion King, and afterwards I got to meet Pia Hamilton, who is a gazelle, and she's an ensemble character. She plays more than just the gazelle. She plays multiple characters. But she was so nice, and guys, it was just amazing. I got to touch props backstage. I briefly met the guy who plays Zazu. Did I meet him? Yeah, I did. The guy who plays Zazu, the guy who plays Timon, and I briefly met the guy who plays Pumbaa, and James Brown Orleans. He plays, dang it, forgot the name. Bazi? He plays Bonsai? Okay, he plays one of the hyenas. I cannot pronounce the name, but he plays the smart aleck hyena. Well, they're all smart alecks, but he plays one of the hyenas, and he actually let me try on the headpiece for the hyena and taught me how to use it. And Pia Hamilton also showed me how to walk like a hyena with the leg props, and it was surreal. It was, you know, when I'm really blown away by something, or in shock when I don't say a word. Like, I could not think of anything to say, but I still talk to Pia Hamilton to this day, which is really cool that I'm able to stay in contact with her. But along with everything that Make-A-Wish provided for us, we had a lot of free time, so we were able to do things that we wanted to go see and do. My mom, my parents and I are fans of the Today Show, so we went early morning to go to the Today Show. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I like it. It's cold. It's cold, but I like it when you get to go to the live showings of the Today Show. My mom wanted to see a lot of the window displays, the Christmas window displays that they have at Macy's. So I was able to record a few of those. It was kind of hard because of the glare and the lights and everything. But the windows are very cute, so if you're ever there in the Christmas season, I definitely say go and check out the Macy's window displays because they're very cute. We also went to Ellen Stardust, which is actually one of my favorite diners to go to in New York City. Okay, food-wise, it's not the greatest, but the waiters and the waitresses sing to you, and they are incredible. Their voices are incredible. So I don't really go there for the food. I go there for the entertainment, which my dad doesn't really like, but you know, it's okay. Actors support actors. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. we saw the Fantastics. My friend was in the Fantastics the year prior, so he recommended that we go see that. And it's, guys, if you ever have the opportunity to see Fantastics, go see it. It's the most adorable little musical you will ever see. It's an off-Broadway production, very small theater, but the actors and actresses interact with the audience, and it's adorable. So I highly recommend that you go see it because I love it. It's so cute. One thing that I had learned when I was there, because this is my 3rd time in New York City, there is a huge difference between avenues and streets. I wanted to go to this place called Alice's Teacup, which is basically Alice in Wonderland themed tea, not a cafe, but a place you can go drink tea. But it's themed Alice in Wonderland, and I've heard so many great things about it, and there's 3 of them in New York City, and I wanted to go to one. And we look on the map, we're like, okay, let's take the subway. And we didn't realize it said avenue, and we went to street. And we were originally in Manhattan, Times Square, and we ended up in Queens, which is a long distance from Manhattan. So we missed our reservation and we weren't able to go to Alice's Teacup, but now I know for next time. But when it comes to transportation or where to stay, Make-A-Wish takes care of that. They arranged the flights. We went with Virgin Airlines, and what I thought was really cool is because I was Make-A-Wish, they let me go early, and I got to meet the pilot, and I got to sit in the seat of the airplane and get my picture taken there. It was so cool. There's so many buttons that they have to press. There's a lot of buttons. But they took my picture, and then they actually gave me this backpack, which it's a perfect size for like if you're going to Disneyland and you need a small backpack. So this was great. I loved it. Then when we get there, they have arrangements for us to be picked up. They already had a hotel for us, and oh my gosh, I forgot one of the biggest things. A limo comes and picks you up and takes you to the airport, and a limo picks you up from your hotel to take you to your Wish, and a limo brings you home from the airport. It was pretty cool. Like, it was like a long, it was a huge limo, like prom style limo, but it was so cool. Like, it felt so fancy to step out of the airport in a limo and people are staring at you like, who is that? And we also did extra things in New York City, just a couple shops that we've been to before and a couple restaurants that we've been to before, but it was such a memorable experience, like one that I am incredibly thankful for. Like, it was just, I can't even explain to you guys the feeling. It's truly memorable when your wish is granted, and it's just the best thing in the entire world. And I'm so thankful that an organization like Make-A-Wish exists. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please feel free to comment below any questions or video suggestions, because I am open to any video suggestion. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up and follow any of my social media and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. So I got some Pocky. Hey!